I'm inside. It's air conditioned in here. No heat, no humidity. Let's see what my temperature is, shall we? $97.2. Should we see what it is outside? Alright. This is what I look like right now. I've been outside for just a couple minutes. I actually rolled down my windows, all four of them, so that there's about this much space in all of my windows in the car. And you can see it's actually really sunny out. Well, besides that cloud right there. Otherwise, it's pretty sunny. It's really hot today. Not sure what the degrees are. I'll look at that in a second. I got in here at 426. It's 427. Oops. I'm actually going to take my temperature right now. Alright, my temperature right now is at 99. I'm going to sit in here for about 5 minutes, and let's see where I'm at then. My whole point of doing this is just so that everyone can kind of get an idea of how hot it can be in a car. Most of the time when I go somewhere, to a store or whatnot, on days especially like this, I see countless dogs outside, sitting in the cars, waiting for the owners to come. And granted, I probably rolled my windows down a little more than most of these vehicles that I see, which they're probably like that. So you know, this window I'll keep just like that. The rest of them I will keep down a little bit. But people don't realize that not only is the dog sitting in the car, but it's not like the dog is just simply sitting like this. The dog is actually panting, breathing heavily, adding more heat and more humidity into the car already than there is to begin with. Not only that, but do you really think that the whole time you're in the store doing whatever, that your dog is actually sitting still like this? Or do you think that every time someone walks by, or some immature kid walks by, or immature adult, and knocks on the window and taps on it and gets the dog riled up, that your dog's not pacing back and forth? Or every time someone walks by, that your dog's like, maybe that's my person, and they get up and they walk across the seat of the car, they hop in the back seat. Your dog's not just going to sit in one place. Especially if the dog is attached to you, the dog is going to be moving around a little bit more, wondering if with each sound they hear, is that you? So that really gets them going as well, and also raises their body heat. Definitely starting to sweat a little bit more now, but now we have 4:30. We'll give it just a few more minutes, and there's that sun starting to kick in now too. And a lot of people seem to think that, oh, well, I couldn't possibly leave my dog at home because my dog loves me so much. And I promise you, your dog does not want to be sitting here in the car waiting for you to come back and get them. Your dog would be much more happier and much more content being in a nice, cool area. Especially a lot of things that people don't realize too is that you can be inadvertently creating separation anxiety in your dog by leaving your dog in the car, and then they watch you walk away and there's all this exciting stuff going around. Or like I was talking about earlier, you've got your immature people out there who might do something to try to scare the dog or startle the dog, so that way by the time you get back, your dog is just so thankful you're here that they're bouncing even more in the car and they're trying to climb on top of you, and every time you leave they're thinking, is the same thing going to happen to me again? So by leaving your dog home, you're doing it more of a favor by keeping them cool, keeping them safe, and giving them a positive training experience rather than just leaving them in the car. And it really does just blow my mind at how some people think that Just a couple minutes is fine in the car. I've been in here for, it's 4:31 now. I got in here, it was 4:26. So it's been about 5 minutes already. And I'm definitely hot. I'm sweaty. And granted, unlike dogs, I'm lucky not to have fur and a thick coat or anything like that all over covering my body. I'm just wearing my capri shorts and a short sleeve shirt. And I have my hair pulled back, so it keeps me a little bit cooler than what I would be perhaps if I was a dog, with hair covering my body, and especially that I'm not in the car adding to the heat and humidity by panting and breathing really heavily and hopping the seats trying to figure out where my people are at. That sun is just getting brighter and brighter. But what I'm going to do now is, now that it is 4:32, we're going to take my temperature and see where I'm at now. Okay. Now I'm at 99.7. I don't know if you can really see that. So it's definitely gone up. I can just imagine if I had been in here and actually moving about a little bit, hopping back and forth through seats, or panting, getting myself all worked up, getting my heart rate going, that it would probably very well be up in the 100 region. Alright, it's actually been about 10 minutes now that I've been sitting in the car. I had some camera problems arise, so unfortunately a little part of that is going to be skipped out, but my face is definitely a lot more wet. I'm sweating a lot more, and I'm going to go ahead and retake my temperature again and see where we're at now. We are at 100.5 now.